Alright guys, and welcome back to another MyLeague scenario. This time we'll be looking at what would happen if every NBA team released their starting center, allowing them to sign to different teams and possibly changing the landscape of the NBA. There could be new playoff teams, there could be a new NBA champion, who knows. Golden State is in dire need of a center, so what if they sign a good one? They would be even more stacked. But yeah, I have yet to release every center, so I'll be doing that right now on camera for you to see. Fast forwarded, of course. So let's go. And also, I'm just gonna release the center with the highest overall, because that's basically who's starting in real life. So for 76ers, of course, it would be Joel Embiid, released to free agency, and in the Bucks, it would be Greg Monroe, and so on. So let's go. We released every starting center for every NBA team, so now these centers could sign anywhere they want to for any team. So we're gonna simulate to before the All-Star break, and we're gonna check out where these centers have signed. So let's do it. Simulate through date. And I will be rooting for my Thunder in this simulation. So far, we're off to a good start without Steven Adams. Depends who we signed. Why are we on a 15-game win streak? Oklahoma City Thunder on a win streak without Steven Adams. This is crazy. 20-game win streak. Oh, we lose to the Grizzlies. We had a 21-game win streak. That's the last thing I expected from my Oklahoma City Thunder. They're terrible this season. Alright, it's right before the All-Star break, but come on. My Thunder are 43-14. Did I mess up the settings or something? The settings are all good. Nothing changed. I did bump up a simulator difficulty, but that should make me lose more games, not win more. And that's crazy, but let's see where these centers have signed to in the NBA. Alright, let's go. 76ers didn't sign anyone. They just lost Embiid and didn't go out to sign another center. They're pretty stacked on centers anyway. Oh, the Bucks signed Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid teaming up with Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bulls signed Valanciunas. The Cleveland Cavaliers signed DeMarcus Cousins. Are you kidding me? Look at this lineup. Kyrie Irving, J.R. Smith, LeBron James, Kevin Love, and DeMarcus Cousins. That is a stacked team. Oh my goodness. Celtics signed Hassan Whiteside in place of Al Horford. Clippers signed Brook Lopez. Grizzlies signed Andre Drummond. Hawks signed Mike Muscala. Wait, no, they didn't. They already had him. They didn't sign anyone. Now the Heat don't even have a center at all. Hornets signed Dwight Howard. Jazz signed Tristan Thompson. And the Kings signed Steven Adams. Knicks signed nobody. Lakers, wow, Pau Gasol back in the Lakers uniform, but this time without Kobe Bryant on his team. Magic signed Nurkic. Mavericks signed Jokic. The Nets signed Gortat. Nuggets signed Marc Gasol. Pacers signed Clint Capella. Pelicans signed Miles Turner. Pistons signed Vucevic. Raptors lost Valanciunas and didn't sign anybody. Rockets signed Karl Anthony Towns. Spurs signed Greg Monroe. Suns signed DeAndre Jordan. And my Thunder signed Rudy Gobert. Maybe that's why we're so good this season. Timberwolves signed Al Horford. Trailblazers didn't sign anyone in the loss of Nurkic. And the Warriors did not sign anyone. Wow. They're actually in need of a center too. Imagine if they signed Marc Gasol or somebody. That's an automatic championship. And Wizards did not sign anyone. Well, the best center in the game just signed to one of the best teams in NBA, being the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's crazy. But now that you saw every roster and their new starting center, I want you to comment down below who you think is going to win the NBA championship My pick, of course, is the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, who wouldn't pick them? Their team is just stacked right now. But yeah, let's simulate to the end of the season and see if my Thunder could win an NBA championship with the addition of Rudy Gobert. And at the end of the season, Russell Westbrook wins the MVP award, averaging a massive triple-double, 25 points, 11 boards, and 11 assists with 3 steals, and about a block. Joel Embiid is Rookie of the Year for the Bucks. Drew Millen, 6th Man of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is LeBron James. Jokic, Most Improved. Greg Popovich is the Coach of the Year. DeMarcus Cousins made the All-NBA First Team alongside LeBron James. And here are the Western Conference standings. The Thunder are 3rd seeded in the Western Conference, behind the Spurs and the Warriors, who have the same record. Then you have the Rockets, Grizzlies, Trailblazers, Suns, and Nuggets. The Suns made the playoffs. Who did they add? They added DeAndre Jordan. Looks like they just needed a paint protecting center, and they would be a nice team. The Clippers are out of the playoffs with the addition of Brook Lopez. They lost DeAndre, and DeAndre had the last laugh because now he's in the playoffs and the Clippers aren't. As for the East, you got the Cavaliers at the top, of course, with DeMarcus Cousins on their team. Then you have the Pacers, 2nd seeded, with Clint Capella. Who would have thought that would be a big addition? Also, they have Lance Stevenson back. They just signed him recently. Hornets, 3rd seeded with Dwight. Bulls 4th, Knicks 5th with no one. They didn't sign anyone, but they're 5th seeded. And by the way, on the day of making this video, right before I started recording, I got a notification on my phone that said breaking news, Derrick Rose out for the season with a torn meniscus. This has been a rough past couple years for Derrick Rose. Once again, he's out for the season with an injury. Of course, he's very injury prone since the 2011 injury, but he was pretty nice before that injury. Alright, then you got the Raptors, Celtics, and Bucks. Alright, let's see who leads the league in scoring for centers. You got Andre Drummond leading the league with 21 points. And you got Towns, Brook Lopez, DeMarcus Cousins, Al Horford, Gortat, Gasol, and Whiteside. Who's leading the league in rebounding? Hassan Whiteside is with 13. Then you got DeMarcus Cousins grabbing 13 rebounds out there for the Cavaliers. Then Jokic, Dwight Howard, Tristan Thompson, Drummond, Towns, and Gortat. Alright, but here's the playoff bracket. In the first round, my Thunder are facing my other favorite team, the Trailblazers, in the first round. So let's simulate current round. Hopefully we could pull out the W. And we do. We sweep Blazers in 5. You can't sweep them in 5, but we beat them in 5 games. The Warriors lost in the first round to the 8th seeded Nuggets, who signed Marc Gasol. Pretty good addition for them. The Rockets beat the Grizzlies. The Suns swept the Spurs with the addition of DeAndre Jordan, who didn't do much in game 4, but he was still a nice addition apparently. You got the Cavs beating the Bucks, of course. The Bulls sweeping the Knicks, who shouldn't even be in the playoffs right now. They didn't even sign anyone. And then got the Pacers winning and the Hornets winning. Alright, next round we're facing the Suns. Hopefully there's not an upset that happens. Of course there's an upset that happens. We lose to the Suns in 6 games. Who signed DeAndre? But come on, he's not even doing that much. Why are the Suns so good all of a sudden? Got the Rockets. Alright, I don't think anyone predicted this Western Conference Finals matchup. Rockets versus Suns. Cavs versus Hornets. Who will go all the way? Are you kidding me right now? The Phoenix Suns made the NBA Finals. The 7th seeded Suns made the NBA Finals just because they signed DeAndre Jordan. Will they beat the Cavaliers? I don't think so, but if they do, and of course they don't. Cavaliers do win in 5 games. They win the NBA championship with LeBron, Finals MVP, of course. I'm pretty sure everyone predicted the Cavs to win. Not really an upset there, but who predicted the Suns to go to the NBA Finals? Let me know if you predicted the Suns to go this far. And be honest, you know, don't lie. Lying's not right. Just be honest if you predicted the Suns to come this far. Alright, let's see how these centers did in the playoffs. Andre Drummond still led the league in scoring. Pretty much the same. How about rebounding? Dwight Howard this time led in rebounding. and Joel Embiid was right behind him. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.